Yes, Sirski, you are tuned into another edition of Infinite Vibes. I'm Moran, the man, and I'm out here posted at the world famous Stankonia Studios because I had to pull up on my guy. He just tore it down for his album listening party for his new album that is out now, going crazy. Yeah. And this is somebody I've been knowing for a long time. Yeah. Please introduce yourself to our listeners, my boy.
Scotty ATL. I am a rapper. I'm an artist. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I own Grills by Scotty. I'm a father. And just a nigga out here trying to do my thing, you know what I mean? Put it down, you know?
Nah, and we was talking our record. He said he's trying, but I want our listeners to know he's not trying. He is really out here doing it, man.
For sure.
How your 2022 treating you, King?
It's been good so far. It's been like a roller coaster, you know, but it's been good, man. I'm just learning how to just be a better version of myself, you know. I'm reading a lot, you know what I mean, more, and just really just working a lot more too, you know, just to make sure as I elevate, I can still stay, you know what I mean, on point. So yeah.
What's the last book you read?
I'm reading a book right now. I'm reading 3 books actually. I'm reading a book called Confidence. I'm reading a book called Contagious.
Oh yeah.
And I'm reading the Laws of Power.
Oh yeah, 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah.
You gotta read that. If you want to be successful, it's like you gotta read these books, especially Contagious.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of game in that book.
Contagious go crazy.
Go real crazy.
Yeah, that Contagious go crazy. You ain't up on that, you need to go get it.
Yeah, get up on that. Yeah, knowledge is power. So, you know, it's 2022. And I had the privilege of coming across your music back in 2012. So I think it's safe to say that, you know, you've been doing your thing for 10 plus years at this point.
That's crazy.
Do you ever take the time to think about the time you've put in when it comes to your music?
I never do. I've been doing music since I was in like high school, you know, but there was a time I met this old school cat and he told me like, you know, I would always stress about how long it was gonna take for me to blow up. And he said, man, you're gonna be doing, you know, most musicians or artists, they die doing what they love. So he was like, don't stress on the time. So I just work. You know what I mean? I don't think about it, but now that you said, that's an accomplishment just in itself. It's a decade, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, because you know you came from the mixtape era. You know you had a lot of dope projects. I remember you was working real close to DJ Burn one. And I also know that even like on the local scene, you put a handful of other artists in positions too. Like I remember you worked with Milo Smith, Cool as Mag. It's like you really was out here going crazy doing what you was supposed to do early. Yeah. So where does that, you know, energy come from, man?
Man, a lot of people don't know that, man. And I'm not even the dude to like real like brag about stuff I did. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but for a long time, man, I feel like I've been introducing people to just artists I like, that's grinding, that's, you know, just, I like to help people that's helping themselves. Right. You know, if I see a cat like, he grinding, but he might just need a little push. He might be on somebody else's label. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really tripping, like, I just want to help out good niggas, you know what I'm saying? Cause it gonna always come back to you. You know what I mean? I remember when Trinidad Jane first came out, Trinidad will come out at my shows, you know, and that ain't no slight at Trinidad, cause he was doing his thing, had a crazy ass record, you know. But at the time I was doing show, had a platform, and we would help each other. He would help me in terms of things he had with marketing, and I had platforms. I would send his music out to people and put him on shows, bankroll fresh, on and on, you know. So I don't know, man. It's just something God blessed me to do. Since a kid, in my neighborhood, I was doing that, you know what I mean? Crazy.
Yeah, that's the Atlanta way, because the beautiful thing about our city is like you always see people trying to help each other. Like it's like a big like circle of people just trying to help. Yeah. You know what I mean? Real you definitely had your hand in that. So, you know, you and your entrepreneur bag. First time I ever remember you promoted something was when you was putting the whole world down on Jiffy cornbread. He was putting the whole world down on Jiffy cornbread. Yeah. But now you in a position where you promoting your own products. Yeah, for sure. Grills by Scotty, man. Yeah. Talk to us about, you know, your entrepreneur endeavors.
Grills by Scotty. Right now I have a location in Decatur and then one in LA.
Congratulations.
Yep. Man, dog. It's just really like a dream come true, you know. Everything been happening, everything going on. It's just a lot of stuff that's just been happening real fast. you know, doing shit for the Hawks, PUMA collab, you know, album, being on the news, like so much shit happening at one time. It's just hard to just take in everything, but you know, I'm just happy, man, that I was able to do something that people around the world love and respect. It's crazy. Yeah, it's kind of surreal, you know what I mean?
Because you out here pulling up on, that's one thing I can always like salute you on, because like when it came to your music, you was always pulling up on people, pulling up on DJs. You at shows, this is your show, but you take the time out to talk to the people in the crowd. Like they done paid money to come see you. And now you out here pulling up on people with the grills.
Yeah.
Just pulling up on people with grills.
Real shit though. Nah, man. I mean, you know, for a minute I had a store before I got the location I got now. I was on Garby Road, and so me and my partner split ways, and somebody called my phone, was like, man, I want to get a grill, but I ain't had a shop then, so I was like, shit, man, I'll pull up on you. I put it on the internet, it just went crazy. You know, everybody started hitting my line, so you know, I think sometimes niggas think they too cool to grind and get out there and get a dollar. Like, man, fuck that status shit. You know, you can have status and be broke. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't care. Nigga,
that's the real lame shit.
I'm pulling up at your crib. Nigga like, damn, bro, you Scotty ATL, bro, I'm pulling up. Man, I'm pulling up everywhere. Projects, outside, wherever on the nigga ass, like, bro, we got to get it. Yeah.
Absolutely. And one thing that I would like to speak on, you brought up being cool. And one thing that I could say hip hop did, specifically Nipsey Hussle, y'all have definitely made PUMA like really, really fashionable. Man. Like there was a moment in time, at least in Atlanta, what I was in other places. Come to school rocking some PUMAs, you finna get flamed.
Nah, you finna get flamed. Shit though. You right. Man, that's crazy, man. Seeing Nipsey, you know, do that and just being able to collab with PUMA, it's like a surreal experience, you know, because I remember when he first did it, and I was watching that shit, and I was like, damn, like, bro, like, collab with PUMA, like, that's major. You don't see too many artists do that. I think maybe Meek Mill might have did it too, you know, but now I'm, you know, in them same shoes, and it's just crazy, man. Yeah.
So, you know, like, even, like, just as an entrepreneur, how does it feel for you to be in a position where, because, you know, we met you as an artist first, right? But there's some people who you connected with. I saw that you connected with Issa Rae. You connected with all these other big names. A lot of them met you as an entrepreneur.
Right.
So what's that dynamic like for you?
It's dope because, you know, the grill world and the music world is two totally different worlds, man. You know, like in the music world, it's people are just different in their approach to business than in the entrepreneurship world. So I feel like sometimes in the grill world, people might have a different respect, or as an entrepreneur off the gate, for just you creating something that, you know, people want to buy. You know, as a rapper though, you could create some shit that people want to buy, but then you still gotta make them want to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a whole different thing. Like, and the respect is different, but you know, I like doing both, you know, and if it weren't for the music, I wouldn't be able to do the grills. You know?
Part. Yeah. That part. So like even in like the world of jewelry, in the world of grills, have you gotten game from some of the famous people that make grills, like homie in Houston, you know, Johnny,
Paul Wall. Nah, I haven't gotten no advice from them, but when I first started out, we almost went into business together. You know, me and Paul Wall was talking, and I was gonna work with them hand in hand, but we still cool. I fought with Paul Wall. Me and Johnny Dane never really talked like that. I met him one time in Las Vegas. Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, salute, you know what I mean, to him too, you know?
Yeah. Hard. So, you know, how did your collab come together as far as, you know, the Atlanta Hawks? Like how, because it's like, you know, you don't really see too many rappers, you know, at least in recent memory, none that I can think of. None that I can think of. Not to say this never happened, but, you know, you don't really see a lot of artists really partnering with teams like that. Yeah. So, like, how did this whole thing come about, bro?
Crazy, man. I did a show with the Atlanta Rugby.
Oh.
Right? A few months back in the summer, and I did so good that one show that they literally brought me back the next week. I performed at halftime. They brought me back and was like, man, we want you to be the halftime act again. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool, we did it. And some people from the Hawks saw me doing my thing at the Atlanta Rugby game, which the Atlanta Rugby, they're a professional sports team too. Yeah. And so, made the connection. At first I thought, this a long shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? The house, like, but shit, it didn't even take that long. It was like boom, boom, boom. It was on. Yeah.
So this big opportunity basically came from you doing something. We're not gonna say it was a little opportunity, but you were definitely in a position where you were taking advantage of other opportunities, which led you to a big opportunity.
Yeah, I was, and I think the thing too though, that's on point that like I took it serious. Like the rugby still, they building their team up and they fight. They gonna be big like the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? But at the time when we did it, they building this shit up. So I thought it's dope. It's always about stewardship. How you treat small opportunities afford sometimes if you even get a bigger opportunity. Yeah. So I try to take everything, big, small, momentum or no momentum, treat it all the same,
Beautiful stuff. So, let's talk sports a little bit. We are gonna be a little biased because we're Hawks fans here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? What you think we finna do this year, man? How man? Cause the Trae Young, he doing his thing. We done got some weapons added.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
I think they're gonna go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes, we're gonna speak that life.
And then we're gonna see what's up from there. I'm my hope is that we win the whole thing, the championship. But I want to see them at least get to the Eastern Conference, and then we'll just take it from there.
Yeah, let's just be grateful.
Yeah, we'll take it from there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fucking with the whole squad. But yeah, let's get there, and then we're gonna make it there though.
For sure.
I don't see no problems in the way we're gonna make it there. Absolutely. Trae Young finna go crazy though. This gonna be his year.
Absolutely, especially after what happened, with the Heat in the playoffs. You could tell he walked off that court bitter.
Yeah, he about to go crazy. He gonna be like Steph Curry this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you got a new album that's out right now. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy from Candler Road to Melrose.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Major shout out to the East Side. If you've never been down to Candler Road, South DeKalb Mall, which I feel is the greatest mall in Atlanta. I'm not saying that to troll. To me, I'm serious. You can find whatever you need at South DeKalb Mall.
Come on now.
Best mall in Atlanta. It's better than Lenox, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I mean that sincerely. I'm not capping.
Yeah.
So talk to us about, you as an artist from the business side. Are you still independent?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, independent, man. Sign myself. From an artist going to business, it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of balancing. It's a lot of sleepless nights.
Yes.
It's a lot of, you got to go through it. You know what I mean? You can't really have it without going through it, but it's great, you know what I mean, to have these tests and these trials as an artist and as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So, being an independent artist, talk to us about some of the misconceptions because, we live in an instant era now where a lot of people think that all you got to do is just put a song on the internet and your song could blow up in a day. It could. But the likelihood of that is still low. You know what I'm saying? Because you're an artist, you have success. You got shows. You done sold out. You done did this, and you still treating this like,
right.
Like you just got here.
Yeah. Nah, real talk. I mean, it takes. I tell people it takes a long time of grinding to be an overnight success.
Yeah.
So you just got to stick with it. Whether it pop off the first time, second time, or the 100th time, the goal is that, like I say, you're going to be doing it till you probably pass away.
That part.
So don't focus on when it's going to happen, man. Try to figure out a way for you to make some money while you doing what you love, so you can enjoy it and have fun with it. And maybe you blow up, maybe you don't. You know what I mean? But if you enjoy what you're doing and it's good, it's going to work. If it ain't, then, it ain't going to work. If it ain't that good, you know what I'm saying? But nigga don't want to say that, everybody ain't gonna be that good. That's the truth.
Yeah.
So do the real research. Find out if that shit good, man. If it ain't good, do something else.
Yeah. And that's one thing I can say about you because, you have put, like I've been in situations where you pulled up on me, shout out to Scream.
Right.
You playing hey, give me your opinion.
Right.
You like this shit?
Right.
This song gonna do something to let me know.
Yeah.
So where does that come from? Because it takes a certain level of confidence to put yourself on the chopping block. I don't care who you is.
Well, I don't never want to kid myself and try to make it seem like, I'm somewhere or somebody I'm not, I want to always get the opinion of the people that I value, you know what I mean? I think they're important because I feel like they're in a position where they at too for a certain reason, and they got an ear,
right?
You know, to be able to hear a certain song. They're hearing so many people shit. If you could wow them with anything, you know what I mean, you did a good job. You know what I mean? So that's my approach. And even still, you know, sometimes people gonna be right, they're gonna be wrong, but the reaction, people can't fake that. Yeah. You know?
That part. Candler Road to Melrose. The album is out. It's going crazy. For the people who may not have heard it, what can they expect from this album?
You can expect me being very genuine, being open, being honest, soulful music, me just giving you a passenger seat, you know, traveling basically from Candler Road to Melrose. You know what I mean? In real time.
For sure. Talk to us about that process, because, you know, Candler Road, for the people who've never been to Candler Road, it ain't sweet. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't. You know, it's definitely something, like, if you from there, if you made it out, it's definitely something you should pat yourself on the back about. Yeah. So for the listeners, you know, talk to us about your Candler Road experience.
Candler Road, man, I love Candler Road. It go down on Candler Road. Shout out to Miss Mary. Candler Road, man, I love Candler Road, man. It's an interesting place, you know what I mean? A lot of interesting people, but the hustle is there, the gritty and the grind is there. It's just like everybody grinding. Like, you pull up to the Grill by Scotty shop, dude might wash your wheels, $3, $5, you know what I'm saying? But it's the hustle. And he ain't even like homeless.
Right.
He just really hustling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't gonna do anything. He hustling, goddamn. Yeah, for sure.
That part. Yeah. So out of all your albums, like, what number you at right now?
Man, I don't even know. Real talk. I need to look today though. I need to look today though. I don't know. I need to look today though, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So one thing our listeners may not know, you just tore it down with a listening event at the most legendary studio, one of the most legendary studios in Atlanta, Georgia, Stankonia. How does it feel for you to be in the presence, knowing that your name is amongst so many greats?
Man, I don't know, man. To be honest, I'm still trying to figure this out. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like a dream, bro. I was just listening to Outkast as a kid.
You even sampled them too.
Yeah. But I'm saying, you know, I rode on the school bus listening to Outkast.
Right.
So, you know, just to see, like, all this time, and now I hear you saying that, it just don't even make sense a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't know, man. I'm just grateful, man, for everything. You know? Yeah.
Beautiful stuff, man. Well, you definitely been out here grinding. You definitely deserve all the blessings that's raining down for you, King. And it's definitely a joy to watch you and just to see what you got going on, man.
I appreciate it.
So we absolutely wish you nothing but continued success. So one thing about Infinite Vibes, before we wrap, we always like to encourage our guests to just provide positive words of affirmation. So what is some advice that Scotty ATL can provide to anybody that's on their way?
Man, make you a to-do list. Make you a to-do list every day and work on it hard to complete the whole list. If you do that every day, it'll change your life. Couple months, every single day. Write it down. You can't think of everything in your head as much as you think you can. You know, you're going to miss some things. So write it down, and it'll help you feel like you accomplished a little bit more too. You know, so.
Word.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful advice. Congratulations to you on all your success.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations to shutting down Stankonia Studios.
Let's get it.
New album out right now, from Candler Road to Melrose.
Yeah.
I also pull up on my boy, get you a grill. Pull up to the Atlanta store. Pull up to the LA store. Put more bread in my boy pocket, man.
Let's get it.
For real.
Let's get it.
Please give our listeners your social media. Let them know how they can get in contact with you on the internet, so I can.
Man, make sure you follow me at Scotty ATL, SCOTTY ATL, and you can follow Grills by Scotty too. That's Grills with a Z and Scotty with an S. GrillsByScotty.com. Make sure you go get the album, Candler Road to Melrose. It's out right now. We up, man. Appreciate you.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Long time coming,
hell
dog.
yeah. It's my boy for real, man.
For sure,
hell
we
yeah.
up.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, shout out to Scream too, man.
Hey, man. Shout out to Scream, man. Yeah,
Salute,
I met my boy through Scream. Hey, yeah. Hey, we here, man. Still building, still grinding, still growing.
It's up.
Hey, Infinite Vibe. Oh, shout out to Lala too, because she don't want to put it. Got to shout out to Lala. She don't want to put this together.
Already.
For sure. If it advised, Scotty ATL in the building.